when I first met Brandon, I was in a really different place. Um, so that was about 7 or 8 months ago, but it feels like a lot longer. I'd left my career as a doctor quite recently at that time, and was looking to start my own coaching business. So I had lots of ideas around that, but wasn't really taking much action. So I was overthinking things. I had lots of analysis paralysis, perfectionism, and self doubt. So I was really buying into some of my unhelpful stories, some unhelpful voices around me as well at that time. Um, and because of that, I had some confusion and maybe didn't have that much conviction about what I wanted to bring in the world and create in my life. So um, that's where I was, and I decided to find someone, like a role model, mentor, or coach, somebody who, for me, was the most important thing was that they weren't just talking the talk, they were walking the walk in their own life. And that's exactly what Brandon does. Um, you get the sense straight away that he's actively creating a fulfilling life, rather than just talking about how to do it. And his presence really struck me early on. He really comes to sessions very open, very engaged. He really listens. He's really in there with you. Um, and that alone is quite powerful and impactful. Not just in the sessions, you can also feel that between the sessions. Um, and in the sessions, though, that creates so much space to kind of be with yourself, be with your imagination, and explore what you'd like to create in your life, and slow down and really reconnect with what that looks like. Um, so there's no kind of pushiness and kind of quick fix energy about Brandon. It's very patient and curious and open and explorative, which I really, really appreciated and found a lot of benefit in. Um, as a kind of knock-on effect, there's lots of it really fostered a lot of self-acceptance in me. And Brandon's really good at knowing just the right kind of resource or concept or idea that will turn you onto something new and help you look at yourself from a new angle and understand yourself. So one of those for me was the idea of the highly sensitive person, because I knew that I was somewhat introverted and had been labeled in the past as very quiet and shy, and didn't feel particularly good about those things in myself. But I know that Brandon kind of finds use in these terms himself. So we were able to kind of bounce some of these ideas off each other and talk about that. And I'm really finding like a lot more, I suppose, self compassion is building within me um, as a result. So yeah, so lots of that. But at the same time, like I think Brandon really knew the right time to challenge me and not buy into my stories that weren't helping me. And he certainly did that out of care and love rather than judgment. So, yeah, in terms of what I've kind of gained in my life, I think that's the number one thing, um, a new understanding and a new sense of self compassion, which I really feel Brandon has for himself, which is so infectious and it spills out from him. Um, and it's not just compassion for myself. I'm finding that I'm more compassionate for other people. So some of those unhelpful voices I was talking about around me, I'm really finding that I'm able to just sit with them and be with them, not let them kind of consume me, if that makes sense. Um, and yeah, as a result, I'm feeling much more sort of released from some of that within me. It's not that the negative stories have gone away, but I'm able to almost coexist with them when they pop up. and sort of take ownership really of my future and start moving ahead. And happily, I'm feeling more clear, more focused. Some of this analysis paralysis has kind of been released, and yeah, so in my own coaching business, I'm making more videos, writing more, and just taking more action really. So yeah, all good stuff, and just feeling more confident in general. So that said, I'm sure Brandon would encourage you to sign up for a free session if this has resonated with you, and yeah, try out coaching with him. Like, it was a great experience. It was transformative for me. Just being with him and benefiting from his experiences and his presence. So hope this was helpful. Yeah, thanks very much.